Hi there. This is Melanie with the Gwinnett County Public Library, and thank you for joining me for today's program as I will show you how to make your own DIY Play Doh recipe at home. Play Doh. It's a childhood favorite that every parent loves and loves to hate for its messiness. The modeling clay was originally made as a wallpaper cleaner in the 1930s, but was reborn as an educational toy in the 1950s. Play Doh is the perfect toy for kids of all ages because it is non toxic and reusable. Besides hours of countless fun for your kids, what are some benefits of playing with Play Doh? It develops fine motor skills. While your child is molding Play Doh into different shapes, they're actually building up strength in their tiny hands. The acts of squishing, rolling, flattening, and more help your child develop muscles used in their hands for fine motor movements useful in the future, such as holding a pencil or using scissors. It's calming for children. Much like the squishy stretch ball you pull out from time to time, squeezing Play Doh is great for helping calm down your child. Playing with the clay can help ease tension, release excess energy, improve focus, and express emotions. If your child is feeling stressed, sit them down with a container of Play Doh and watch their worries fade away. It encourages creativity. No matter how many colors you have, there is an unlimited number of creations your child can make from Play Doh. Creating objects from scratch encourages your kids to stretch their imagination and think in new and innovative ways. It enhances hand eye coordination. Along with Play Doh, you probably picked up different materials and tools, such as rolling pins and cookie cutters. These tools come in a variety of sizes. Develop your child's hand eye coordination by forcing them to manipulate the materials to fit their ideas. It improves social skills. When your child works with other kids or even adults while playing with Play Doh, it's great practice for social settings. Between sharing various colors, tools, and materials, as well as spending ample time together discussing and collaborating, your child will get great practice with their social skills. Ask your child to describe their process while they play to help them out of their comfort zone and to engage with others. It supports literacy and numeracy. It's difficult to get kids interested in learning, especially about tricky subjects like reading or math. Play Doh is an awesome tool for teaching your child about counting, shapes, descriptions, and more. It promotes playtime. In today's technology driven world, kids are constantly drawn to the next gadget. Instead of letting your child sit in front of the TV all day, give them some Play Doh and encourage time spent disconnected. Play Doh helps children to slow down and focus on playing while using a number of senses and skills in the process. Let's review over the materials we would need in order to make our DIY Play Doh. First, you would need 1 cup of flour, a fourth a cup of table salt, 1 teaspoon of cream of tartar, a half a cup of hot water. And for this step, you will need a grown-up's help to help you with that, to make sure you don't burn yourself. We also will be utilizing food coloring today. So you can choose whichever color you would like your Play-Doh to be. And last but not least, we need a half of tablespoon of vegetable oil in order to keep the Play-Doh mixture moist. Step 1. In a plastic bowl, whisk together flour, salt, and cream of tartar. Step 2. Make a well in the center of the bowl and add vegetable oil, hot water, and food coloring. Step 3. Using a rubber spatula, stir until a dough forms. Add a little bit more flour if needed. It's okay to add in more food coloring at this point if needed. Just be sure to really work it into the dough. Step 4. When the dough is cool enough to touch, use your hands to further incorporate the flour and knead until all the flour is mixed together and the dough is soft and uniform in color. Wear latex gloves if desired. Step 5. Let Play-Doh cool completely before playing with it. Step 6. When you are ready to play with the Play-Doh, wash your hands and have fun. Step 7. Store the Play-Doh in a sandwich bag and place the sandwich bag in an airtight food storage container. Store at room temperature. There's no need to refrigerate. And always wash your hands after playing with Play-Doh. Now it's time to have fun playing with our DIY Play-Doh. So before we get started, I've got a few props with me. I've got some cookie cutters, and I also pulled out a sheet of parchment paper. You can also use wax paper as well while you're using your Play-Doh. So I'm going to just show you with a couple of my favorite colors. Going to have a lot of fun. You can be creative as you like. Check out this little guy I made. Now I love butterflies. I'm going to make a butterfly next. Look at that. That's pretty amazing. Can anyone guess what animal that I'm making? What does this look like? It has a long trunk at the front. And you usually see this animal at the zoo. That's right. It's an elephant. Great job. Let's make some fossils. So take this little guy. Now press him into the Play-Doh. Have a puppy. Let's make some footprints. Let's try a frog. Can you identify what these fossils look like? We use a lizard for this fossil. We use a frog for that one. And the paw prints were made by this puppy. I'm back. I made a few more batches of Play-Doh off camera to share with you some additional ways that you can be creative and play. So for example, if you have a little one and you're working on letter recognition, you can Google some printables, whether they're related to letters, shapes, or numbers. Anything you can find Play-Doh mats. And what I did right here, I print this off, and this is another hack. You can just put the sheet of paper inside of the sheet protector. And it's a great alternative if you do not have access to a laminator. So this is great opportunity for kids to work on their fine motor skills, and they can practice filling in the letters with the Play Doh. This is also a great activity that helps prepare children for writing. There's even a Play Doh mat for Thanksgiving. So, this one is you get to be creative and add your own feathers. Grown-ups, remember there's no right or wrong way to do this activity. As you can see, the sky is the limit with whatever you choose to make with the Play Doh. You can use plastic cookie cutters, you can use your hands, you can use your fingers, you can even use some of your toy figurines to make fossils. I hope this was very inspiring for you. I would love to see what cool creations that you make with Play Doh at home. If you needed convincing, it's clear now that Play Doh is worth the trouble of cleaning up. This classic toy hasn't been around for all decades, and it's clear why. With this great toy at home, your child will have fun and develop necessary skills for life. Thank you for joining me for today's program. Be sure to check out the Gwinnett County Public Library's YouTube channel for fun and educational content for kids, teens, and adults. We look forward to seeing you next time. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and share. Bye bye.